Good morning. Welcome to Mount Prospect, Illinois, the Mount Prospect Ice Arena. Today, U Sports Plus proud to bring you the 2011 Super Series Clash, U.S. versus Canada border battle here on the South Rink. Today, we have Team Mid-Atlantic. They come in at 1-3. They have a win against Team North America 4-2 and losses 5-0 to Team Atlantic, 5-4 to Team Clash, and 8-0 to the Quebec Lions. They look for win number 2 today and position themselves for the quarterfinal round. And they take on today from Canada, Team Quebec, the Snipers. One of two teams here from Quebec this week. They will be in the white jerseys. They will move from right to left on your television screen. They are also 1-3. Their win coming against Team Minnesota, 5-2. Win for Team Quebec. They've been on the losing side 3 times so far this week, though. 3 times. 7-2 to Team West. 5-2 to Team Midwest, and 8-1 to the U.S. side leading team, Team Metro. And today, both of these teams look for win number 2, position themselves for the quarterfinals, and it's all coming up here next, right here on U Sports Plus. Welcome back to Mount Prospect Arena. We get ready to play today's starting goaltenders in net for Team Mid-Atlantic. Number 33, Ryan Fahey will get the start today for the team in black, and at the other end in white, number 1, Florence Gagnon will get the start for Team Quebec, and we are underway as Mid-Atlantic brings it across the blue line. They look to dump it in. Immediately, there's traffic in front of the net. 2 players go down in the blue paint. And the Mid-Atlantic player still trapped behind the net, and out comes Team Quebec. Burst of speed is Yona Puma, and he tries to bring it back in. He'll now chase it into the corner, supported by Vincent Harvey. Back behind the net, Mid-Atlantic will take it. They look for the breakout. Nice, smooth transition out of the zone. They get it to the neutral zone, but no further, and try to break it through the line. Back checking there, 87. Rosaria Piccoli, a good back check for Team Quebec early on as he gets his first shift. First changes for both teams as the coaches look to get the legs underneath both players here. Early morning start from Mount Prospect, Illinois. Glad to join us here on U Sports Plus. Team Quebec against Team Mid-Atlantic. Good crowd on hand here in a cold and chilly Mount Prospect Arena. Looking for some good hockey action so far this morning. As we said, both of these teams 1-3, looking to position themselves for the quarterfinal play, and both of them sit in 6th place in their respective conferences. It's the U.S. side and the Canadian side, and the crossovers happen Later on this afternoon, all of them, 11 more games coming this weekend to you here on U Sports Plus. Hope you'll join us for all of them, including the championship final Sunday afternoon right here from Mount Prospect Arena. Good chance for Quebec. They fire from the point, blocked on the way through by Team Mid-Atlantic, and here they come, 2-on-1. Far side, referee says not offside, just a step ahead. Mid-Atlantic winger Nestorenko was able to drag his foot, and back they come the other way. Here's Quebec, 1-on-3. Drives it inside all by himself. 16 is Thorio. He take it into the corner. Good effort by the Quebec forward, though, as he was outnumbered 1-on-3 as he crossed the blue line as the Quebec team made changes. It gets to the neutral zone, and number 10, Adrien Fulbert, will circle it back into his own zone where Quebec will regroup and set back up. Again, if you just joined us, the Quebec snipers in white, they will move from right to left in your television screen, and Team Mid-Atlantic in black, moving from left to right in the corner. Atlantic tries to move it out front. They can't. They battle down deep in the corner. First to chase it back, 77. Luke Allen will get there, and now up the boards. He brings it to Teo Turcotte, who takes it far side, and they dump it back in. Icing waved off. Quebec will give chase back into the zone. First in, Nolan and Taya, and he's supported back there quickly by Fulbert. They battle back in, off the boards, off the dasher. Atlantic tries to get it back out. They can't. Kept in by Quebec. Shot from the point is fired wide. That's Gianluca Abendinalo, and he had a chance for it. Now a chance out front for Quebec. Inside, lurking. Rosario Piccola came in looking for the puck, and just at the last second, Atlantic flips it through, and now they're going to make changes. They dump it in. Well coached there. Quick dump from center ice in 4. Mid-Atlantic players peel for the bench to get a fresh troops, but here comes Quebec. They got numbers. 4-on-2. They get to the line. Shot from the point. That one goes through and goal. Number 1 off the stick of number 97. Jonah Puma gets goal number 1 as he beats Team Atlantic, and now they've called it offside. No wonder that was a quick play there. Puma shot the puck after the whistle, and they called it offside. No goal. And we remain scoreless here as Puma was a step offside on the right-hand side. Couldn't hear the whistle here in the arena. Puma will try it again. Shot. That one's fired wide. First into the corner is Harvey. Battles back there. Team Atlantic. 2 defenders deep in the corner. Behind goaltender Ryan Fahey on the boards. Quebec will pressure. Try to get it back out. They can't. That's Abendinalo. Shot wide and back into the corner. They chase it as Vincent Harvey first in there. He bodies his man. Now 3 Quebec players in deep. That one gets out front. Fahey able to clip it back, and here comes Atlantic. Burst of speed. They cross neutral and into the blue line. They take a shot. That one's fired high and wide over today's goaltender. We mentioned number 1, Florence Gagnon, in net for Team Quebec. No shots yet so far on the Quebec goaltender, but Atlantic snipes it back up, and in they come past the blue line. Check there. Well was Harvey, who took his man into the boards. They battle back, and now Quebec regroups back and begins to break it back out. Here's Piccola, number 87 again, who made a couple of strides before being hit, and they try again. Team Mid-Atlantic to the blue line. They've got numbers slightly offside. Yep, they call it this time on the right-hand side. That was number 29, Angelo Pace. He was just a hair ahead of the oncoming winger, and we will get a face-off just outside the Team Quebec zone. No score so far here early on in the first period. Glad you joined us here from Mount Prospect, Illinois. It's the Clash Super Series AAA. Some of the best 2011 players in North America on display for you this weekend. And glad to bring it to you all weekend long. 10:26 to go in a scoreless tie here. First period from the South Rink here in Mount Prospect, Illinois. Team Atlantic gains the blue line. Quebec takes control, though. Good regroup and a nice breakout up the far side. A little bit long on the extension pass intended for Manolo Levy. And he was off to the races if he had got that puck. Here comes Atlantic. 3-on-1. They bring it back in. Shot. That one's off the side of the net. Just missed a post. That was number 11. David Slavertsman, who just missed it on the right-hand side. Gagnon might have got a piece of it for Team Quebec, but Team Atlantic's best scoring chance of the game so far. Early on, puck comes back out front. They're trying again, and Quebec will try to break it back in here as Team Atlantic, number 8 on the point, is Nikita Kochechev. Have to watch him. He had 3 goals in the last game here. He's the leading scorer for Team Mid-Atlantic. That's number 8, Nikita Kochechev, on the point for Team Mid-Atlantic, and he had a shot there blocked as they try to bring it back out. Here's Quebec. They bring 4 to the line. Dump it back in. They're going to give chase. First back in will be Antaya. He's going to go back in for Quebec, try to pinch it on the boards. And they keep it back in. That's Lozanis. He's not able to hold the glass, and Back it goes, delayed offside on Quebec. They turn and dump it back in early on. Both coaches here looking at the dump and chase. 2-1-2 forechecks for Mid-Atlantic and a 1-2-2 for Quebec so far as these teams battle it out, get their legs underneath them. An early morning game here. 8 a.m. Friday morning start, and all the lines have been out. And here comes Atlantic down the far side. They turn, dump it back in. Gagnon will play it to the corner, and first back in will be Allen. D-to-D far side. They try to break it back out on the wing. Quebec able to just do that and chip it to the blue line, no further. And Team Atlantic happy to fire it back around behind the net. Gagnon's going to leave it for the defenseman Allen, who is pressured but makes a nifty move behind the net to bring it back out. And a nice smooth breakout transition for Quebec brings 2-on-1 to the line. Down the line they come. They bring it forward. Shot. That one's fired just wide of the net. Good attempt. As Team Quebec number 81, Leo Peltier, tried to bring it out front and couldn't quite find his man out front. Back to the point, kept in by Abendinalo. That shot on net saved by Fahey as he makes save number 3 early on this morning. Abendinalo pinches again on the boards, but Atlantic able to get it back out to the neutral zone. They turn and fire it. Icing was signaled, now waved off by the lead referee as it doesn't make it all the way back down. And Atlantic will make 5 changes to their lineup. And Quebec tries to break it back center, but the fresh legs catch him. Across the board, here they come through the blue line. Nice, nifty, inside-out move. Pulls it back. Look for the toe drag, and he couldn't quite get it back to the point. Now on the point, gets far side over. Turns, shot. That one's tipped through. Gagnon might have got a piece of it. It's good traffic in front of the Quebec net by the Mid-Atlantic team. Back to the point. Gets to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer shot through. That one's tipped. Gagnon's got a glove on it and will hold it for a whistle as Mid-Atlantic catches Team Quebec in a long shift. Tired legs out there for the team in white, and Mid-Atlantic has their best scoring opportunity. 2 shots on goal on Gagnon, and we remain scoreless here from the Mount Prospect Arena. The 2011 Super Series Clash, U.S. versus Canada border battle here this morning on Youth Sports Plus. Glad you joined us here. Good crowd on hand, lots of coffee in hands, and blankets around spectators on a cool and crisp morning here inside the Mount Prospect Arena. Back to the point, Atlantic keeps it in. Nice play by the defense to fire it. That one gets through. Tip through. Gagnon's got it again in the blue paint. And Team Atlantic seems to have found something here on the offensive forecheck. Both teams will make changes. 5 players for each side will come back out. And Team Atlantic's had a good forecheck here on that last shift there as they bring out number 98, Jason Pukoff's line, and he'll win that draw back inside. They'll battle it back in. Torrio will go back for Quebec, try to get on the pinch. Nice pinch again by Atlantic as they've amped up the forecheck here, but Quebec able to break it. Out they come. Here comes Anthony Senat. Shot. That one's high, and Fahey flashes the leather on his best save of the game. That one intended for the top shelf, and he flashes that glove and knocks it down to thwart a good scoring chance for Team Quebec. No score yet. 9:12 to go here, period number 1. From the Mount Pleasant Ice Arena. Team Quebec in white against Team Mid-Atlantic in black. Both teams 1-3 so far on the tournament. That one's going to be just offside. 17. Levy was ahead, but they give him the call. The referee was just inside. The fans didn't like it here, but no harm, no foul as Mid-Atlantic gets it back out again. And Team Quebec in transition will regroup and look to get it by the blue line. They do. First player in, Manolo Levy's going to pressure Team Atlantic. Back into the corner on the giveaway. 88, that's Leo Fernandez for Team Quebec. He couldn't come up with the puck, and back the other way comes Team Atlantic. 2 bodies to the blue line, 2-on-3, but a good back check there by number 11, Adam Aub, as he fought the Atlantic player back into the corner. Now back to the point. Have a chance for the shot. Lots of traffic in front. That one gets true tipped. Good chance by Team Mid-Atlantic as that one was shot for sticks low on the ice. Heads up play by the defenseman to get that traffic and realize it was there, and they'll try it again. Here comes Team Mid-Atlantic to the blue line. Not able to handle the pass. Bodies collide in the center, and out comes Team Quebec the other way. Number 10, Adrian Fulbert. That shot just wide of Fahey. He'll take it and dump it back in. He needs a breath. He signaled like he was going to go to the bench and then continues to forecheck. But Mid-Atlantic on a smooth breakout here on the offensive zone transition. Breaks it onto the line. They do the drop pass there. Referee waves off offside. That one fired just wide of the net. And they look to set it up behind the net. That's Owen Fry. Shot. Gagnon makes the save out front as Fry took a Good shot from about 12 feet out. He received the puck out front from behind the net. And Team Mid-Atlantic again. On shot number 5, we're evened up. Shots are 5-3. Team Mid-Atlantic so far by my count. No official shot clock here in the building, but I have it at 5-3 so far for Team Mid-Atlantic, and so far an evenly played game between Team Quebec and Team Mid-Atlantic. McNellis keeps at the blue line, waits for his team to tag up. Now they'll fire it back in deep, and Team Mid-Atlantic will give it a change. Their defense will change on the fly here. They try to bring it back up the boards. That's Piccolo for Team Quebec, harassed as he tries to drive towards the net. Had some support, but a great defensive play by Lombardi for Team Mid-Atlantic, and back the other way they come. 3 come to the line against 4 Quebec snipers on the back check. Out front, Gagnon had to be careful. That one was knocked down out front as Matthew Nestorenko got his hand and put it down, went through the blue paint and gave Gagnon a scare. Behind the net, they continued to battle for it. Team Mid-Atlantic out front, scramble in the blue paint. Gagnon's got it. Rebound again. Great save by Gagnon. Best scoring chance of the game so far for Team Mid-Atlantic as they were all over the blue paint. Nestorenko couldn't get a stick on it. Out front again, they turn to drive it. Bring it back, and Team Quebec will thankfully get the puck out of a hot kitchen there and take it to neutral zone. They're going to make changes now, but at the center ice line, a good forecheck again. We talked about Team Mid-Atlantic. They've gone to a 2-1-2 forecheck here, and for the last 4.5 minutes, they've been able to successfully pin in Team Quebec. But here comes the snipers down the far side. They flip it back. That's Puma, number 97. He weaves in and out of traffic, looks for some support, and drops it back there. Picked up by 87 Piccola, and we're going to get our first penalty of the game. Referee makes his way over, and Team Mid-Atlantic is going to go to the box. 2 minutes in the plexiglass prison, and our first power play of the game for Team Quebec will be underway here in a scoreless tie. Number 18, Gavin Lombardi, the guilty party. He will serve 2 or less, as we said, in the plexiglass prison. And Team Quebec in white goes to the power play for the first time today. And they win the draw and get it back successfully. That's Abandola. Tries to keep it back in. Good break. Is a shorthanded opportunity. Fans want a penalty here. 40 or 45 arms went up, and they got it. Referees make the call, and that's a quick equalizer as Team Quebec will go to the penalty box on the trip on a good play. To the penalty box, number 66, Gianluca Abandonola. He will nullify the penalty. Not much he could do there, though. Good play by Team Mid-Atlantic to break it out of the zone, and we're 4-on-4 hockey again here, folks. Open it up for these young speedsters to show their stuff here. It's always funny when you're on site and you see a penalty call and the 40 or 45 refs in the crowd put their arms up, and that time they got the call right. The referee saw it the same way, and Team Quebec will serve 2 or less, so it's 4-on-4 for the next 148. That one's out front. Gagnon will put the glove down on it, take no chances at all. We're going to face off again deep in the Quebec zone to the right-hand side in a scoreless tie so far here from Mount Prospect Arena. Final game of the round-robin series for both of these teams. Game 5 will move to the playoffs this afternoon, and both of these teams looking for an important win to move themselves up in the standings, get an easier draw as they go into the quarterfinals. Both teams looking for win number 2 in the tournament as they bring it back out. Here comes Piccola, 87 for Quebec, turns it back in, tries to fire it out front. Fahey makes the save as it blocked through, and Team Mid-Atlantic will try to break it back out. Quebec picks off that clearing pass and tries to bring it back through, but the teams will play give and go with it now, and up the other far side here comes Mid-Atlantic. They'll gain center, turn, fire it back in. That one's going to go on net. Gagnon will play it and into the corner. First player back is Felix Thorio. Tries to get it back out and can't. Kept in at the point by number 18, Gavin Lombardi. He's going to chase it all the way back into the corner. He'll battle back there with Thorio. We said 4-on-4 hockey here. First penalty came to Mid-Atlantic. Quickly equalized as Quebec gets a tripping penalty, and we're 4-on-4 here. Late in period number 1. That one flipped by Team Mid-Atlantic. They dump it back in. Quebec comes back to help it. First player, Luke Allen, number 77, but he can't get it out. Mid-Atlantic D-to-D. Walks in. Chase. Shot. Gagnon makes the save. Good play out front by Team Quebec. Nice puck movement by Team Mid-Atlantic as they go D-to-D on the far side. They try to break it back in. Number 77, Brooks Beach from the point there, had a good shot from 35, but Quebec cleared the zone, allowed Gagnon to come out, see the puck the whole way, and makes no mistake with the save. Shots on goal now at 8-6 in favor of Team Mid-Atlantic, but if you just joined us, no score between Team Quebec and white Team Mid-Atlantic in the dark uniforms here. The fifth and final game of the round-robin play here in this 2011 Super Series AAA clash, U.S. versus Canada border battle. And both these teams looking for win number 2. Here comes Team Mid-Atlantic. They are now out of the box, and Team Mid-Atlantic with a power play for 14 seconds as they go 5-on-4 here. They push it back into the zone, back to the point. Look to walk out front, walks the line. Here comes back to Beach. Beach, he'll just walk it through, try to fire traffic in front. Shot, that one's just over the net. Good turnaround rifle by number 92, Tyler Bolus, as he got it up front, and he just fired it high over the bar. Didn't miss by much on a good scoring chance. Now Team Quebec back to 5-on-5 hockey. They get their best chance. Frey comes out. Fahey comes out, and he makes the save. Now pushing and shoving. Team Quebec comes in. The refs will come in and have some words there as Ryan Fahey came well out of the blue paint, got the pad down, made a great save for Team Mid-Atlantic. And his teammates give him the necessary pad tap for that save, but the refs didn't like the extracurricular stuff. They've gone to the bench, have a quick chat with both of them, tell them to calm these kids down just a little bit as the feverish pitch picks up here between Team Mid-Atlantic and Team Quebec. And in fact, they're going to call a penalty here, and they have. They brought Team Quebec in for the extracurricular, always the secondary push or shove they see, and the Team Quebec defenseman came back through. And back to the power play goes Team Mid-Atlantic as they wheel out the Jason Pukoff line. Number 98 will center it for Team Mid-Atlantic. No score. And power play number 2 for Team Mid-Atlantic as they bring it back down. Dumped it into the corner. Chase back in there. Adam Omb will be back there on the defense for Quebec. Now they go back to the point. Here's Beach. Beach shot through. That one's tipped. Rebound up front. Scramble. Gagnon makes a big save out front. Her best of the game as that one fires right back. And Team Quebec under pressure here as the Team Mid-Atlantic power play sets up. Back to Beach. Walks the line. Finds a man right out front. That's number 92, Tyler Bolus. Bolus under immediate pressure here as Quebec tries to maintain the box structure. Back to the point, Mid-Atlantic. D to D, far side, out front, had a chance there. Gagnon came out of the blue paint. They wanted a call back behind the play and a trip on the Mid-Atlantic team, but the referee says no, and that one goes all the way down the ice. We've got some stuff on the ice. Something got thrown on the ice, it appears. The referee will come over and get it, and that is going to signal the end of period number 1 here. And we will be back with a call of period number 2. Team Mid-Atlantic and Team Quebec, the Snipers in white, at the end of 1 period of play. Shots on goal by Team Mid-Atlantic 10, by Team Quebec 7. No score yet, and we'll be back with period number 2 from the Mount Prospect Arena, the South Arena, Game 5 of the round-robin AAA Super Series clash from Mount Prospect, Illinois. Welcome back to the Super Series AAA Clash presentation here on U Sports Plus. Teams change ends. Quebec will now go from left to right in the white jerseys. And Team Mid-Atlantic still on the power play for another 45 seconds. As Vincent Harvey serves a roughing penalty, that shot on Gagnon. He makes a save. Shot number 12 Save number 12 for Team Quebec, and Quebec will take this time to slowly make the change here, save some breath. They'll change their forward unit up front. Jonah Puma, number 19, Sean Anthony Senat will come outside for Quebec. They'll try to clear this one out. They win the draw, not able to get it by the pinching defenseman, kept in well by Mid-Atlantic. They turn, fire it back behind the net. First black forward is Lazanis. Pressured here by Mid-Atlantic. They keep it in. 13 is Nestorenko. He takes a shot. That one whistled high and wide over the net as Gagnon flipped at it. And what a rocket back that one from Jason Pukoff, 98 in the yellow helmet. He ripped that one from 55 over the bar. And Gagnon just waved at it as it whistled by the ear hole. And deep in the corner, Team Mid-Atlantic looks to dig it back out. There's Pukoff out front, got a chance. Oh, couldn't get the handle on a good try, though, and a nice read as the defenseman activated off the point. Got a feed from the corner, and back the other way comes Quebec. Short-handed, has a chance. They go prone. Nice play inside. Puck's in the blue paint. They can't find it. Whistle blows now, finally pushing and shoving again as these two teams haven't played each other, but there seems to be some hostilities out there. Maybe it's game 5. Maybe it's getting the feet underneath them, but some pushing and shoving coming back, but what a nice play by number 98 for Team Mid-Atlantic. Jason Pukoff reads the play perfectly. Out of the corner, sees that there's no one in the slot there, activates off the point, gets defeated. Just couldn't get the handle on it. Or it could be 1-0 Team Mid-Atlantic, and Quebec finds themselves fortunate not to be down here as the waning seconds of the power play are over now, and Team Quebec back to 5-on-5 full strength. In the corner, they dig for it. That's Levy. Gets it back to the point. They play D to D. Gets it over to Allen. Allen shot through traffic. That one's tipped. Fahey gets a piece of it. Scrambled out front. Good save as he lost his stick by the Mid-Atlantic goaltender. Good play by Quebec to keep it back in. They maintain the pressure, and that errant pass intended for Levy goes too far, and Mid-Atlantic will dump it back down. Referee signal no icing, and Mid-Atlantic gets 2 players inside on the rush. Try to center it. Can't get it back out. Now back to the point, they keep it in. Shot from 55, that one's well wide of the net. Gagnon waved at it, and back on the far side boards. Nice pinch by Mid-Atlantic to keep it back in. They got something going here. They try to come out front to the blue paint. Gagnon's got a nice effort as they came back through. Good, strong play by Team Mid-Atlantic as they bring it back through there on a nice backhand attempt. That was number 29, Angelo Pace. He came out front, had ideas, and Gagnon able to hold the ground in the blue paint, and we remain scoreless so far here. And what's been an entertaining game, shots on goal now 13-7 in favor of Team Mid-Atlantic. And Team Quebec looks on the breakout here to bring it through. The Mid-Atlantic forecheck again stifles the zone exit for Team Quebec. They've been having trouble with that since about the 5-minute mark when the 2-1-2 was established, and this one's offside or goes up into the netting, and the referee will blow the whistle. We'll see who they say it went off of. Oh. They're going to say it went off Team Mid-Atlantic. They're going to keep the face-off deep in the Mid-Atlantic zone to the right-hand side of goaltender Ryan Fahey. So far, perfect. 7 shots, 7 saves for Mr. Fahey in net. There's one comes through. There's a shot. That one goes by. Number 87 picks it up. Rosario Piccola gets it mid-slot, and he fires it top shelf, and Team Quebec opens the scoring here midway through period number 2 here at the 12:37 mark, and Team Quebec takes the early lead. It's 1-0 for the team in white. Team Mid-Atlantic leads in shots, 13-8, but the first goal on the board by Team Quebec in white. Rosario Piccola gets the first one. There's another one right back at it. Team Quebec strikes again. 2 goals in 16 seconds. That one, number 10, Adrien Faubert. And Team Quebec, like a coiled spring, comes out and puts 2 quick ones on the board in 16 seconds. The first at 12:37. The second at 12:21, and Team Quebec puts 2 on the board and jumps out to a quick 2-0 lead here early in period number 2 as they look for win number 2. And Team Mid-Atlantic, who had the control of the play, 13-7 on shots before those last 2, now finds themselves in a deep hole. Here they come again. Quebec 3-0. Shot, huge save by Fahey. Mark that one at 12:15. He needed it, as Team Quebec right now has an absolute offensive push. Fahey comes out, makes a huge save at 12:15. And that might be one we want to remember. At 2-0, that could have easily been 3-0. Another shot comes back from the point. Fahey makes another save. That one gets behind him. Rebound again, fired just wide of the net as Quebec puts the gas pedal down here. They've got something going, and no answer by Team Mid-Atlantic right now as they trail 2-0 here. Quebec wants a penalty. The crowd in the referee's ear here as they wanted a trip behind the net. They scramble for it. Back for it goes Pukov. Tries to get it back out, and they do. Mid-Atlantic now turns, dumps it. They're going to wave icing off as it won't make it. Team Mid-Atlantic will rush back there. Thorio back first for Quebec. Fires it around the boards. Tries to keep it back in now. Gets to the stick of number 97, Jonah Puma. His pass errant, but gets back to the line, and Quebec will break it back out here. They'll make the changes to the defensive squad, and up the far side, number 37, Nolan Antaya. Shot. Fahey makes a save, and a good one as that one came through. Nice lead pass came all the way through, looking for Adrian Faubert. He's got one already. He almost had number 2, and Team Mid-Atlantic fires it back down. They're going to chase it. Icing is signaled and called, but they aren't going to announce interference, and Team Quebec's going to get an interference call by the forward referee as Team Mid-Atlantic was driving for the puck. Number 21, Tayo Turcotte, will get flagged for interference, and Team Mid-Atlantic will get a break. They'll go back to the power play for the second time at the 11:05 mark, and they need an answer. 2 quick goals, 16 seconds apart. The first by Rosaria Piccola at the 12:37 mark. The second by Adrian Faubert at the 12:22 mark. And that's put Quebec up 2-0 here, and Team Mid-Atlantic back to the power play here. They need an answer. Out of the corner, they drive it. Shot. That one gets through. Gagnon might have got a piece of it. Scramble back, and they'll stay with it now as Mid-Atlantic sets it back up on the point. Inside, deep. Back to the point. Far side, down the slot. Has a chance for a shot. That one fired through. Rebound out front. Gagnon's got a piece of it. Rebound again. Team Mid-Atlantic can't get it as bodies collapse in front of goaltender Florence Gagnon in the corner. Mid-Atlantic tries to find another opening now. Number 8 is Nikita Kochetev. He's high in the slot. Watch out for him. He's the leading scorer for Team Mid-Atlantic. And number 8 not able to keep that one back in. They'll fire it back down, and Quebec will take the opportunity on that deep dump to make 4 changes. Fresh penalty killers out for Team Quebec, and back the other way they go. That pass errant, picked off by Quebec. They'll kill precious time on this kill. Turn and dump it all the way back down. Mid-Atlantic will try it again. 1 minute to go in the power play here. They trail by 2. 2 quick goals by Team Quebec, 15 seconds apart. One by Faubert, one by Piccola. Has the team in white up 2-0 here midway through period number 2. Here comes Kochetev. In the corner, Kochetev battles back there to Quebec. Snipers pick it off. They can't get it back in. Kept at the point. Here's a chance to shot through traffic. That one goes all the way through. Put it on the board. Yes! Team Mid-Atlantic gets the goal they need. Gagnon never saw it. Traffic in front of the net. Number 77, Brooks Beach, hits the scoreboard for Team Mid-Atlantic, and it's 2-1 as the power play strikes. And Brooks Beach answers the call. That is a much-needed goal for Team Mid-Atlantic as his shot, seeing eye from 50 feet, makes it all the way through into the back of the net. And we got a hockey game here, folks, as the power play strikes for Team Mid-Atlantic, and they now trail 2-1. Quebec turns and dumps it back in. Mid-Atlantic on the goal by Beach with a little stride in their step. No, that one's picked off out front. Good play by 87, Rosario Piccola. He's got one already today for Quebec, but he couldn't handle that one. They get it back to the neutral zone, winding it up. Here comes Team Mid-Atlantic. Up to the center, they tried to find it. That was intended for Kraus. Kraus couldn't handle it. He's going to now chase it into the corner for Team Mid-Atlantic. Picked back up. Here's another chance. Shot out front. That one's just over the net. They came right back through. That's Kochetev again. He had a chance, and he just rips it over top of the crossbar. Inside, just offside. Number 87 was, again, Rosario Piccola. He had to get by the Mid-Atlantic player who fell, pushed himself offside, and we'll get a face-off just outside the Team Quebec zone here, or sorry, the Team Mid-Atlantic zone here, and it's 2-1. If you just joined us, no scoring in period number 1. Team Quebec comes out with 2 goals in 15 seconds to take a quick 2-0 lead here in period number 2. And then Team Mid-Atlantic on the back of defenseman number 77, Brooks Beach. He scores from 50 feet out on the power play, and Team Mid-Atlantic cuts the lead in half. 2-1 for the team in white, Team Quebec. The Snipers have the lead midway through period number 2. And this one here, glad you joined us here on U Sports Plus, the 2011 Super Series AAA Clash from Mount Prospect, Illinois. Dump back in, they'll give a chase. Mid-Atlantic will go back in. Good forecheck by Team Quebec. They'll go back and forth as Pukov couldn't handle it on the boards. Number 22 is Vincent Harvey. He keeps it back in. There's a shot from the point. Tip back through and goal. All the way through. 0 chance for goaltender Ryan Fahey. That one went back to the point. Luke Allen ripped it, and midway on the way to the net, that one's tipped in by Team Quebec. Great tip, no chance for the goaltender for Team Mid-Atlantic. They thought it was a high stick. They're actually talking about it right now with the referee, but the referee says it's a goal. And I think it was Nolan and Taya, but we'll get the actual call here in just a second. 37, looks like he got the tip, but regardless, Team Quebec strikes back again. They get goal number 3. No chance for Ryan Fahey, and Quebec will take it 3-1. The team in white leads it there. There's another shot. That one's just flipped over the net as Quebec again puts the hammer down, looking for goal number 4. They get it out front, can't turn it. Mid-Atlantic will learn to bring it back out, and now they do. Get it to center, no further. That one's coughed up. Maybe could have dumped it in instead of turnover, and now it's 3-on-2 the other way. Here comes Quebec, fired. Fahey gets a big rebound into the corner, picked up by Levy. Behind the net, he's bodied quickly, and puck's taken over by Mid-Atlantic. They break it back out, smooth transition out of the offensive zone. That one's a little bit far. They wanted a penalty again on number 66, Abendinalo, but they won't get it here as the fans get more and more vocal here. 3-1, Quebec leads 4 goals all second period, and Team Quebec in white leads this one 3-1 behind the net. Abendolo up to boards, tries to get it through. Pinch is unsuccessful. Here comes Quebec. Nice pickup though on the backside by Team Mid-Atlantic. That was 19, Logan Elback, who made a great play. Shot fired just wide of the net. Gagnon gets a piece of it. And Mid-Atlantic looks to set something up, and they can't. Quebec just too quick on the transition out of the offensive zone. That one's turned and dumped in by 88, Leo Fernandez. He's now going to come over for a change. All 5 Quebec Snipers will get to the penalty, or will get to the bench, and fresh troops come back out as Atlantic breaks it down 3-on-2. Gains the line, shot. Gagnon, good save. Kicks out the left pad. Gets a piece of it, directs it to the corner. With low shot intended for the corner. Kept in by Atlantic, but just for a second as Team Quebec looks to bring it back out. 21 is Tayo Turcotte. Looked up front, couldn't get it up to Picola, tried. And now they'll gain the line again. That one's going to go back in. Fahey will tip it to the corner. And Team Mid-Atlantic will look to set back up under a heavy forecheck. Penalty coming up to Team Quebec. Cross-check's going to be called there as in the corner. Referee didn't like what he saw there, and no question at all, 81, Leo Peltier will go right to the box without question, and back to the power play goes Team Mid-Atlantic. They struck on the last power play. 1 for 2 on the game, and they need one here as we get late in period number 2, 5:59 to go in this one. And Leo Peltier will serve 2 or less in the plexiglass prison for Team Quebec, and Team Mid-Atlantic with a golden opportunity to get back into this one. Draw, though, won by Quebec. Back it goes, and Pukov will be first back for Mid-Atlantic. Gets it to the neutral zone. Can't get it any further, though, and Quebec, again, ultra aggressive on the penalty kill here as they look for more. In comes Mid-Atlantic. Chance breaks it through. Nice play from skate to stick by the centerman. Pukov again off the point. Here's a chance. Shot blocked on the way through. Great play by Quebec as that was a great feed. And right through came number 21, Tayo Turcotte. Great play as he came through and blocked a grade A shot for his goaltender, Gagnon. Bodies fly behind the net again. No penalty called as Quebec is ultra aggressive here on this penalty kill, chasing it all the way in behind the net, giving the Mid-Atlantic breakout all kinds of trouble. And now they come back 3 to the line, can't get through the 9. They have to wait for the checkup as 2 or 3 players from Mid-Atlantic were caught back up. And again, here comes Pukov. He's going to take it himself. 1-on-4. Tries to break it through. Loose puck, though, gets to Mid-Atlantic and then carefully picked off by 22 Vincent, or took that number 10. That's Adrian Fulbert. He's got a goal on the day today, and this time on the penalty kill, dumps it back in. One more rush here for Mid-Atlantic as they look to bring speed to the blue line. 3 of them come up, chased there by Levy from Quebec, and he wins that battle. And again, Quebec just turns and fires it right back down. Definitely the energy on the team in white right now as they've got a heavy forecheck. There you see Levy all the way behind the net. Aggressive penalty kill here for Team Quebec as they get that first player deep. Not often something you see here in youth hockey, generally a more conservative penalty kill, but look at Team Quebec. They're all over the puck right now. Here's Fernandez. Looks for the wraparound on the shorthanded attempt. He's happy just to take the time to kill it off. He'll play give and go, gets it back in the corner. Quebec again on the penalty kill with control behind the net. Turning and spinning back there is Levy. Killing precious seconds off this power play now. Back shot. That one's blocked on the way through. Levy hit a smack at it as he looked for the shorthanded goal and a great penalty kill. How about Levy and Fernandez on the penalty kill here for Team Quebec? Here they come again. 3-on-1 shorthanded. Levy, chance, shot, Fahey, rebound, scores! You could just see it coming. Team Quebec for the last 28 seconds on the shorthanded attempt. They come back to full strength now. That one will officially be a full strength goal, but they had them pinned back in. Number 17, Manolo Levy. Number 88, Leo Fernandez. Great A job on the penalty kill. They just pinned back Team Mid-Atlantic, and they get goal number 4 of period number 2. And Team Quebec has put a statement here as they lead 4-1 late in period number 2 over Team Mid-Atlantic. Here they go for another one. Shot, Fahey gets a piece of it. That was 87, Piccola. He's got one already. He comes through, and Fahey, who's been under a gauntlet the last 5 minutes plus, gets a piece of that one in Quebec. Tries to continue to open this lead up down the far side. Brings it back in. Quebec definitely with the momentum right now. The faster team for the last 7 or 8 minutes here. After Mid-Atlantic had a strong first period, out shooting Team Quebec 11-7. This period's been all Team White as Quebec puts 4 on the board, 1 on the power play, and 3 officially at even strength, even though the last one was at the end of a penalty kill. And they'll stay with it. Mid-Atlantic, chance, shot. Gagnon kicks it back out with the right pad. And Team Atlantic tries to maintain pressure deep in the corner, though. But Team Quebec right now, 2 players on the puck at all times. They lead it 4-1, and now the breakout up the right-hand side. They get it to number 81. That's Peltier. He just dumps it to the center ice zone. Happy to make that change as Mid-Atlantic will regroup and try to bring it back up. But again, there's the aggressive forecheck. 97 is Puma. Picks it off. Got a chance. Drives in front of the net. Had a man there. Couldn't quite get it through as Team Mid-Atlantic on a good back check may have just saved a goal. The 2-on-1 deep in the zone for Quebec was there. Here comes Mid-Atlantic. Kuchetov backhands it towards the net. Gagnon will just take that one in the glove. Waste no time whatsoever and cover it up. Got a face off deep in the Team Quebec zone. 2:09 to go in this one. 5 goals all in period number 2, 4 for the team in white, and they have a 4-1 lead. There's Pukov. Tries to fire it back from the point. Can't get it through. Picked up. 19 is Anthony Sinat. Dumps it back in the corner, and they'll stay with it now. 3 Quebec players on the puck. Try to break it back out on the stick of Turcotte, who gets it just to the neutral zone. No further. Team Mid-Atlantic turns it back around. 1-on-3, but you can see the white team absolutely condense on the puck. 2 or 3 Quebec players are always around it. Mid-Atlantic with no space to activate or move at all, and there you see it. There's Pukov back there under immediate pressure by 2 Quebec forecheckers. And that one pins them back in again. They fire this one back out to the far side neutral zone. Quebec will look to set it back up again. Tries to get it deep, can't. Puck loses out though. 2-on-1 for Quebec. Far side goes to the backhand. Good chance for Faubert, who couldn't get it. That one was in his skates trying to move it up to his stick, and he couldn't find it. And back the other way. Here comes Team Mid-Atlantic. They get it to the blue line. No further before Luke Allens puts the wall up, and Mid-Atlantic will stay with it. Again, the pressure from Team Quebec. There's no room to move for Team Mid-Atlantic. There's a shot off the point. Good one. Kuchetov came in, and Gagnon flashes the left pad again on a good scoring chance for Team Mid-Atlantic. But Gagnon stronger on that play. Quebec comes down the other side. That shot saved by Fahey. He gets the glove on it. And we're going to get a whistle here as Team Quebec on a shot by Nolan and Taya get shot number 17, and we are now 17 for Quebec, 15 for Mid-Atlantic, in a period that's been owned by the team in white. 4 goals, 4 different goal scorers in Team Quebec. Late in period number 2 has a commanding 4-1 lead here. You're watching the 2011 AAA Super Series from Mount Prospect, Illinois. It's the Clash border battle, U.S.-Canada. There's another shot through. Fahey makes that save. Deep in the corner, they turn back around. There's Levy looking for help. Nice spin. He turns in a phone booth behind the net. Gives it up to his winger, and Taya trying to get it out front. Fahey might have got a piece of it. And there's Quebec again. Turns, fires. Levy just keeps the pressure on. And Taya. They play give and go in the corner. Quebec, again, the faster team right now to the puck, winning all the puck battles in that one. Out of the corner, Errant picked up by Mid-Atlantic. They bring 3 skaters to the red line. Cross comes Kuchetov. Now he's 1-on-5. Takes a shot. That one's high and in. Right through a screen. Gagnon didn't see it and put it on the board. And a huge goal for Team Mid-Atlantic. They needed it. And that one comes through by Nikita Kuchetov. We talked about him in the pregame show. He gets goal number 5 on the series. And it is four to 2 as we get to the end buzzer. And a critical goal for Team Mid-Atlantic, almost at the buzzer. Kuchetov fires it behind Gagnon, and that's a huge goal for momentum for Team Mid-Atlantic as they get goal number 2 and cut the lead in half. As we will go to the second period intermission, we'll get a flood, a period that was all Team Quebec, potentially thwarted on a goal by Kuchetov at the 2-second mark. And a huge goal for Team Mid-Atlantic. We'll see what they can do with that coming back into period number 3. And we'll be back with the call in just a few short minutes. You're watching the AAA Super Series Clash from Mount Prospect, Illinois. We'll be back with the call of period number 3 right here on U Sports Plus. Welcome back to Mount Prospect Arena, Mount Prospect, Illinois, where this morning we proud to bring you the 2011 Clash 2011 AAA Super Series here, and game one of the day here on the South Rink has been an entertaining one so far. At the end of two periods of play, Team Quebec in white leads Team Mid-Atlantic 4-2. A goal with 2 seconds left in period number two by number 8, Nikita Kochetkov. Has brought life back into Team Mid-Atlantic. It was 0-0 after period number one, and Team Quebec owned for the majority of the played period number two. They score 4-1 on the power play, one at the end of a shorthanded penalty kill, the other two at full strength. Team Mid-Atlantic cash back with one power play goal, and then the last second shot by Kochetkov, which beat Gagnon high to the glove, a rocket shot from 25 feet out, and Team Mid-Atlantic has some life going back into period number three. Both teams come in at 1-3, looking for win number two, move up the standings before the quarterfinal playoff rounds begin, and Team Mid-Atlantic will see if they can take that last-second goal and the energy provided by Kochetkov and get back into this one with Team Quebec leading at 4-2. 15 minutes to go here from Mount Pleasant Arena. Glad you joined us on U Sports Plus. And we are underway here for period number three. Right off the hop, here comes Team Quebec. Look to try to bring it back in. That was Faubert. He's got a goal in period number two, number 10 for Team Quebec. He dumps it back in to give it chase. There's Puma. Back on it for Team Quebec on the boards. Kept in by 21, Turcotte. Shot that one, saved by Fahey. Rebound out front, and Fahey grabs it early. Two good chances by Team Quebec, and goaltender Ryan Fahey makes a good save there early on to keep this one 4-2. And both coaches will make changes here at the 27-second mark of period number three. Fresh troops out here is going to be the battle for period number three. Their fresher legs will be important as we get to the waning seconds here. This is game number 5 for both of these teams in a condensed week here from Mount Prospect, Illinois. And in comes Team Atlantic. They can't get it to the line. Back goes Pukov for Team Atlantic. He's going to drive it back in, turn, dump it all the way around the boards, and Atlantic will gain coverage back behind the net. Bodies collide back there. Good forecheck and picked up on the back by number 97, Puma. Tries to bring it back up for Quebec, and here they come on the transition. Center ice, they get it. Nice play by Jonah Puka to break it back in. Offside on Team Quebec as they couldn't get by the line as he stood tall. And again, quick line changes here by both teams as they'll line match up. Well, Quebec will bring 5 troops out, and Team Mid-Atlantic will change the forward line already. And face-off is won by Quebec. It gets back into the Atlantic zone. Well, they'll give chase and set it up behind their own net. Here comes Atlantic. Burst of speed. Kochetkov. He got one with 2 seconds left on the clock in period number 2. Dumps it back in the corner. He's hit hard. Penalty coming up to Team Quebec here as that body contact in the corner flagged by the referee. 6th player comes out as Fahey makes his way to the bench, and now the call is made. And Team Mid-Atlantic will get another golden opportunity on the power play. They're 1 for 2 today on the PP, and number 17, Manello Levy, will go to the box for Team Quebec, and he will serve 2 or less in the plexiglass prison. And Team Mid-Atlantic, who trails by 2, goes to the power play for the 3rd time today, and they look to close the gap here. They win the draw, but bounce gets to Team Quebec, who's able just to turn and dump it back down the ice, and right away, coaching here by Quebec, they brought out the specific line for the faceoff. They brought up Fernandez. He wins the draw and now makes a change, and fresh 4 checkers come back out for Team Quebec as they're on the penalty kill. 37 is Nolan Antaya, and he's back out there with number 88 again. Fernandez for Team Quebec. They turn and fire it back down, and so far, Team Atlantic not able to get any kind of transition. Puck was out of play into the Quebec bench. We'll get a face-off, and Team Mid-Atlantic's coach yelling instructions across the board as he tries to get his team into some kind of offensive push. Number 10, Adrian Fulbert, will come in on the penalty kill, wins the draw, and Atlantic gains control and looks to get transition. They gain center ice and into the blue line. They break back. Fulbert on a good back check quickly closes the gap for Team Quebec. And again, no room, as we talked about, this aggressive penalty kill for Team Quebec. And it continues here on this one. Fired out front. Nice play. The tip went through. Just missed it. As they came back through, that was number 59, James Pfeiffer, who had a chance out front from the tip. Couldn't connect on it, and they'll try again. That one just fired too far. Quebec will get control. Turns and fires it right back down the ice, killing precious seconds off this penalty kill. And they'll make some changes as the Mid-Atlantic forward line will now make changes. They'll wait for back behind the net and look to break it back out here with 54 seconds left to go on the penalty to Luke Allen. And Team Mid-Atlantic trailing by 2, looking for goal number 3 on the power play here today. They get it to the line no further. Now turn and dump it back in, but the foot race will be won by Torrio. He's just going to turn and rifle it all the way back down the ice. And Team Quebec, again, on the penalty kill. They've been strong all day today and been aggressive on the forecheck. There's a pass up to center. They break it out of the blue line and now gain center, but no further. And again, Team Atlantic turn back for the regroup. 30 seconds to go in the power play as they try to find something here. Here comes Atlantic. They gain the blue line, drive it wide. Nice play by 21 Turcotte to keep him wide. They drove towards the net and cough it back up, and they fire it back down on the stick of Jonah Puma as precious seconds click off the puck here for Team Mid-Atlantic, and their offside frustration beginning to set in here, and the coaches yelling encouragement and a little bit of concern from the Team Mid-Atlantic bench here as we've got 2 seconds left on the power play for Team Mid-Atlantic. And Team Quebec will have killed it off again as Allen comes out of the box. And 5-on-5 hockey again. Here comes Team Mid-Atlantic. Shot comes through. That one tips by Gagnon. Rebound and a huge save. Maybe the best of the game by Gagnon as that puck did a pinball move in front of the net, and Team Mid-Atlantic tried to jam it home, and Gagnon got the pad out and made that save. Mark that one, 12-12 of period number 3. Florence Gagnon with the save that may have kept this one a 4-2 game and could be critical at the end as Mid-Atlantic had a great A-scoring opportunity. Right back into their own zone, though. Pressured by Team Quebec. Atlantic tries to bring it back out. Here's the breakout from the far zone, just over the stick, but it gets to the neutral zone, where Quebec will take it over and try to bring it back in themselves. In they come. Here comes Levy. Shot saved by Fahey to the corner. Levy will chase it in himself for Team Quebec. 3 Mid-Atlantic players collapse on him, and the bodies fly as Levy goes down. And we're going to get a penalty for body contact to Team Mid-Atlantic. Not what they wanted or needed here, as Team Quebec, who already leads by 2 and has the momentum, will go to the power play here again. They are 1-4-3 on the day. And Team Mid-Atlantic with 10:38 will have to kill this one off. They trail by 2 already. And number 4, Tommy Kraus, will be flagged for body contact, and the defenseman will serve 2 or less in the plexiglass prison as they bring it back up. Nice play by Pukov to gain control and turn and dump it back down into the Quebec zone. Turcotte gets it up to Puma. Breaks the far side. Here comes Quebec. 3 come to the line. Dump it back to Puma. Tries to drive to the net. Nice place by Kuchetov to pick it off as Puma trying to have eyes to drive towards goaltender Ryan Fahey, and all the way back down into the Quebec zone it goes as Luke Allen will start it back up for Team Quebec. He's pickpocketed back there. Good hustle on the penalty kill. Out front, try to center it. They can't. And behind the net, Team Quebec will try it up the other side this time. That pass intended. Puka activates off the blue line. Keeps it back in, and now gets back to the other side where Quebec will try to gain entry, but Team Mid-Atlantic doing a nice job on this penalty kill, giving Team Quebec absolutely no room on the zone entry here. They've tightened it back up, a tighter forecheck, and that one gets back in. Puck is too far for the Quebec forward, and Team Mid-Atlantic will get control of it again and try to clear the zone against a forecheck. They can't. however, as Antaya comes in for Quebec, and now they finally do, as they've been effective one-on-one all the way down, hooked as he comes through. The crowd, of course, wants a penalty here from Mid-Atlantic side. They won't get one in Quebec. Long passage, errant giveaway, and Mid-Atlantic will get it back as Quebec can get nothing going so far in the power play, and there's 29 seconds left to go in it. No shots on goal so far, and Team Mid-Atlantic has done a great job here at killing this one off. Nice back check again. Mid-Atlantic picks it back up. Here's Kuchetov. A little flip to himself. Nice play. Highlight real YouTube stuff there by Kuchetov. Two Quebec players collapse and crush each other in the middle of the ice, but they get back up again. And tired legs on Quebec, and there's Kuchetov. Again, nice play. He's nifty all over the ice, picking the puck up. And he's done a great job here in killing this penalty as Team Mid-Atlantic gets a critical penalty kill here in period number 3. They trail it 4-2. They can't afford goal number 5. And a good job on the penalty kill here. And they come Quebec back inside, picked off as they try to get it back through. They'll stay with it now. 5-on-5 hockey as Atlantic has killed it off. And we're back to even strength here as Quebec tries to set up deep into the zone and can't do it. And out comes Team Mid-Atlantic. 3 of them right to the line. Long stretch pass intended up there for number 19, Elback. He's got it now behind the net. Tries to scramble it out, get some support, but Quebec just as quickly transitions it back out of their zone. They bring it to the zone, and that's Vincent Harvey. He's going to carry it over the blue line. Long shot. That one's blocked on the way through to Fahey. And Mid-Atlantic will just turn and try to get it back out, but they can't. Levy on the boards has got it. He's going to battle back there deep in the corner now. Comes in for support. Plays give and go on the cycle. Gets back to the point. That's Lazanis. That shot comes through. Tipped on the way back through. That was by Harvey that got a stick on it as it came towards the net. They battle back in the corner. Harvey there sat on top of his player as the physicality continues to pick up. And Quebec on the forecheck here has Mid-Atlantic pinned back in their own zone. Dump to the neutral zone. They'll come back the other way. Here comes Puma on the far side. He's got it. Burst of speed. 2 players collapse on him. 3 bodies fall. Referee keeps his arm at his side here. He's going to let him play hockey here for the last 7 minutes as we reach the 7-minute mark here from the Mount Prospect Arena. Quebec 4, Mid-Atlantic 2. Win number 2 on the line for both of these teams as they get ready for the quarterfinal playoffs that will start this afternoon for both of these teams. Here as Quebec tries to get it out to the neutral zone. They get it just there and no further. Puka will get it back and play give and go. And now Mid-Atlantic tries to rush it back through. Dumps it just past the line. Picked off by Quebec, who's happy just to keep it out of their zone. And 3 of them break it to the line. Again, neutral zone for Quebec. Turn and fire it back out. And they bring it up the far side. Number 16 is Felix Thorio. He can't get it by the line. And here comes Mid-Atlantic again as these teams have spent the last 60 to 90 seconds in the neutral zone. Both teams trying to find some kind of offensive zone entry and both teams playing stout defense as they stiffen up. Here, Quebec leads it by 2. Mid-Atlantic's going to have to open it up at some point here. 6:11 to go, period number 3. They trail by 2 to the team in white. 4 second period goals by Team Quebec. 2 for Team Mid-Atlantic after a scoreless first period. That's how we stand. Here comes Quebec down the far side. Nice defensive play by Chris DePalia. And here comes Mid-Atlantic the other way. 4 rush to the line, trying to turn it inside out. Can't. 1 too many moves. And Vincent Harvey on the defense made a nice stick play to get the stick in the lane and stop that rush from Mid-Atlantic. 5:32 to go here from the Mount Prospect Arena. Team Mid-Atlantic looking for some kind of offensive push. Team Quebec just trying to play Katie bar the door and keep Team Mid-Atlantic outside the line. Here's a chance. Bring it in. Shot. Tipped on the way through. Didn't get through to Gagnon as Mid-Atlantic sets it back up. Back to the point. They keep it in at the line. That shot again fired just wide of the net. First back forward goes Antaya. He's got it for Quebec. Can't get it out though. And Mid-Atlantic on a good forecheck keeps it back in. Heavy Kareem off the boards. Lively dasher boards here. And that one jumps around the far side of the net. And in comes Piccola. Dumps it in deep. Stays with it for Team Quebec out front. Adrian Faubert. He's got one. Number 10. Lurks and now comes in on support. Picks up the puck for Team Quebec. Faubert. Shot from a bad angle. Fahey. That one goes high over his glove and all the way back around. Atlantic tries to bring it back out. Can't. Good forecheck again by 22 Vincent Harvey. And finally now Atlantic brings it back out to the neutral zone. where they fire it back in Quebec, happy to take the time to make some changes here. And here comes Harvey. He turns, dumps it back in, can't get any further. Giveaway, break in for Quebec. One-on-one, shoots and scores. Giveaway at the blue line, and number 17, Manolo Levy. He picks it up, takes that advantage, and walks in. Goes 5-hole on Ryan Fahey and Team Quebec. The 4:20 mark on a goal by number 17, Manolo Levy, may have just put the first nail in the coffin for Team Mid-Atlantic as they get one at even strength and they extend the lead to 3. 5-2, Team Quebec late here in period number 3 as they look for the second win of this round robin and look to gain momentum as they head into the quarterfinal round. Levy, the goal scorer, chases the puck deep into the corner. Back behind the net is Peltier. He's knocked down, tries to stay with it. Levy in there for support, and Mid-Atlantic gets control but can't get it out. There's the forecheck again. That one's picked up. Here comes Harvey, walked out front. Fahey had a chance at it. Peltier as well comes back through, and Quebec, each time they score, the momentum turns to the team in white, and right now, again, the forecheck is holding in and pinning in Team Mid-Atlantic as Team Quebec looks for more. They've got 5, the last one by Levy, and they lead it 5-2 here late in period number 3 on the corner of Fahey's net. There's Levy, looked for the wraparound, couldn't find it. Looking out front is Harvey. Again, another chance. That one comes through. Shot from the point. Fahey might have got a piece of that one as they ripped it off the side as Lazanis came through from the point and fired high for the shelf, and late Ryan Fahey came out and got a piece of it with the glove. Back for it again and goes Lazanis. He's going to wind up as Mid-Atlantic will get fresh troops on the board, and Quebec will bring it out with ease as they get into the blue line. That one's picked off. Here's a break. 2 Mid-Atlantic players come in alone. 1-on-2. Shot, save, rebound, and that one goes wide. Nice play all the way through. McNellis came in alone. One too many moves. He got to the side of the net, and the grade A chance for Mid-Atlantic is thwarted as McNellis tried to come back through and make a move on Gagnon and couldn't put it through. Mark that one at the 3:21 mark. Team Quebec fortunate. Great move by McNellis and not able to capitalize. It remains 5-2, Team Quebec. And Mid-Atlantic thwarts on that rush by Picola and comes the other way here. 5-2. They need 3. They break across the Quebec line. Quebec 5 players deep. Good back check here as they've got all players back in. Shot Gagnon with the save. That's a good one. From a tough angle, maybe through a screen. And Florence Gagnon makes the save on the glove. And back the other way comes Team Quebec. Here comes Puma. Drops it back to the line. Now gets it back in deep. Going to drive towards Fahey. Fahey outplays that well out of the net. Good push and came outside the blue to make that save. But picked off again by Quebec. There's another shot. Fahey with another save. Rebound again. Fahey's got it. He's going to cover it up and bodies fly. Fahey himself flies. And there's been lots of pushing and shoving after the whistles here in this one. And Team Quebec, who makes a push there, can't get it by Fahey, who stands tall in the net for Team Mid-Atlantic. And with 1:50 to go, we'll watch Ryan Fahey to see if he comes to the bench for the extra attacker. His team, Team Mid-Atlantic, trails by 3 to Team Quebec in white, whose 5th goal by Manolo Levy here in period number 3 has stretched the lead, and Fahey will likely come to the bench for the 6th attacker as soon as they can get control of it. That shot from the point saved again by Leahy. Rebound out front. Fahey's got it again. They jam at it. And there's the pushing and shoving, and Mid-Atlantic's going to give it back and forth as the referee comes in again. That's been from the start. These two teams have not met in the round robin, but clearly there's some animosity, and the ref's seen enough of it. This time he's going to send a message. He's going to send 2 to the box. It would be offsetting penalties. Will remain 5-on-5 here for the last $1:39 here from the Mount Prospect Arena in Illinois. It's been a great one. Glad you've been along for the call on U Sports Plus. Team Quebec 5, Team Mid-Atlantic 2. And we got a minute and 38 seconds left to go as those two coincidental minors come back through. Delayed offside as Quebec will have to check back up. They do. And they come back in on the forecheck as they're just happy to keep the puck deep in the Mid-Atlantic zone and seal this victory here for the Canadian side here. Flip back around. Mid-Atlantic picks it up at the neutral zone. Quebec collapses on the puck right away. 3 white jerseys all around the puck, giving 0 room for Team Mid-Atlantic to move here. They battle it back up the boards. That one gets into the Quebec bench. Nope, they whistle it down now. They said it was hand touched, and we'll get a whistle. And again, we'll look for goaltender Ryan Fahey to come to the bench. He still remains in the net here. At 1:04 to go in period number 3, they're going to choose to play 5-on-5, down by 3. I guess why not? But Fahey will remain in the net here as Mid-Atlantic tries to bring it across. That's Kuchetov. Looks for the puck, can't get it, stolen. Tipped back out by Team Quebec. They'll get it to the neutral zone and try to get it in deep, and they do. 22 was Harvey. He got the puck stripped, and now here they come. 3-on-2 for Team Mid-Atlantic. They get to the blue line. Try to get it in further. Kuchetov in the corner. Tries to center it. Gagnon makes the save. Picked up by Quebec. And now they'll try to get it back out. They'll carry it out of their own zone. That's number 10, Adrian Faubert with the play. And they'll fire it back in towards the net. Harvey's going to give it chase. Well under a minute here. 26 to go in period number 3. From the Mount Prospect Arena, picked off by 17 Levy. He's got goal number 5 for Team Quebec, and he looked for his second of the game, and Team Mid-Atlantic now will fire it back out. 14 to go in this one from the Mount Prospect Arena, and Team Quebec will go on to win 4 second period goals, a 5th in the period number 3 by Levy, and Team Quebec will be the victors today, 5-2 as we come down to the buzzer. And Team Quebec gets the win for the Canadian side, 5-2, win number 2 on the tournament for Team Quebec. Mid-Atlantic will fall to 1-4 as they go into quarterfinal play. And Team Quebec 2-3 will move up into 5th in the Canadian division as they get ready for quarterfinal play. And today's player of the game, number 17, Manolo Levy, 1 goal and an assist for Team Quebec. He will be the U Sports Plus player of the game. Glad you joined us today. Coast to coast, we had viewers from all points, North and South Canada and the U.S., and hope you enjoyed it as much as we did here. A pleasure to call. Team Quebec 5, Team Mid-Atlantic 2. Signing off from the Mount Prospect Arena. We'll see you later on today.